and I'm the last one. We got a Washington Nationals 1-0. Still closing out the rest of the season. What? 3.5 weeks till the end of the season. Our next game is going to be the finale to the Milwaukee Brewers series, and I upgraded a little bit with training points from last game. We are at 94 wins on the season. Let's see what the voting. Currently third in the MVP conversation, second in Cy Young contention, and first in Rookie of the Year voting, as well as first of the Silver Slugger for pitcher voting as well. Had solid games recently, so I'm gonna try it one more time on All-Star, and if it stays about like it did last game, then I'm gonna up the difficulty again. I might take a break from MLB The Show 16 after I finish the season, depending on how the playoffs go. If we are able to win the World Series this year, if not, I will play another season. Hopefully we can win it that next season, but we'll see. It's all depending on how this team does. I'm gonna go ahead and see. Can I change up a little bit? We always used to wear the blue for away, or at least that one. I'll wear that one this time. Just change it up a bit. I haven't ever worn that hat. That's pretty cool. Those are all the same. I'll just go with that. A little different. Got that old-timey hat. I wonder if that's the kind of hats they wore, made it to the World Series back in the 40s or even early 1900s.
Matt Vasgersian back now on the MLB pregame show, and as we draw closer to first pitch here in the finale of this 4-game set, we present the Topps Player Spotlight. Clay Burns will be in the glow, and everybody's been talking about the perfecto he tossed a few days ago, so today everybody's anxious to see what his encore will be.
Yeah, and it was such a thrill to watch him make baseball history with that perfect game. I mean, it's just such an amazingly difficult thing to do, and he did it in such dominant fashion. I mean, I know that it's sort of obvious, but really, there's not another word that I can think of that describes him on that day better than dominant. But after all the emotions and excitement he's dealt with this week, it'll be interesting to see how focused and ready he is in this one. Should be a fun one to watch.
All right, lineups and first pitch are coming up next. Stay tuned for that right here on the show. MLB The Show has baseball now on a Sunday afternoon at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up.
Ryan Braun.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, EK?
You know, I'm looking forward to seeing if that man hit it.
I didn't notice until I watched the game last night that Contreras, that is actually catching in this game right here, is actually on the team in real life. I didn't even realize that. I thought he was just a call-up from
not pitched
the minor leagues, but evidently he's
Jonathan Villar
pretty solid
comes to the plate to lead things off
behind
here
the
in
plate.
bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Jonathan Villar.
And that swung on and missed for strike one. EK, one-year-old ball clubs. The Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
And on top of that, they've already spotted their starter an early lead in this one, so they're going to let their guy work with the lead right away.
Oh my gosh.
Way outside. 1-2.
That's probably what I'm going to be working on in my next training
Look
points.
out. That one almost
This
got away from him.
curveball.
2-2
This
now.
curveball has really been
Not intentional. As a hitter, you still hate to see that ball up around
screwing me up lately.
And a full count as that misses. It's
Kidding me.
3-2 now.
Wow.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
I'm not walking a batter.
Now the fastball
Heck
is right by him
no.
as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
You know, they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 hole right now. He went deep last game, and he seems ready to take advantage of any mistakes he sees right now.
Austin Jackson will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
Well, yesterday he just kept things rolling. You know, he's had 8 RBIs in his last 10 games. I got to take that.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Called strike, 0-2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Well, Matt, Woody calls a good game more often than not. I'll whack from time to time about his consistency, especially on the corners of the strike zone. We'll see if that comes into play.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2.
That was a
Where
close
it
one.
misses, I'm not quite sure.
Well, you know, when you're behind in a count like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten
Come
up
on
a
now.
little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
There we
And
go.
the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. And with that, let's take a look at the Cubs alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, we're going to have a real treat in this ball game. You get to watch a shortstop that won the Gold Glove last year. Unbelievable range and an absolute cannon for an arm. Can't wait to watch him make some great plays in this one.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul
Can I catch
territory.
it? Nope.
Leaning into the dugout, and he makes the catch.
That was a nice catch,
great
though.
play there
I gotta
to
say, he
record
had to
the
reach for
final
that
out.
one.
3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They still trail 1-0.
Wow. 3 hits in the first inning. Kind of reminds me a little bit of last night's game. They had pretty
Settling in
solid
now, Clay Burns. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
at-bats last night.
Garza steps into his windup. First pitch on its way. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1.
I did
The windup and the 0-1.
I did apply some of my training
Hot
points
shot
to
down
my
the line,
batting.
but this will get foul for strike 2.
I applied some training points to my batting this last time, just so I can
This
get
is
some
hit
more
the other
base
way out
hits,
toward left
hopefully.
field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Still got a little
And
bit
with
more to
right
do.
breather here, let's
Hopefully I
take a look at the
can
Brewers
start getting some more base
defensively.
hits. It's
brought
been a
to us
while
by
since I've gotten
Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys,
a
Ryan
ton of
Braun
hits in a
has always
game,
been known
but
as one of those power hitters. But he's
if I
also got a
can
power arm
up
and can cover
some more
ground
of
in
my
that
batting,
outfield.
hopefully
Very
by the
reliable,
postseason,
plays a
I'll be able
smart
to
Oswaldo
contribute
Arcia
on both
will dig
sides.
in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s.
And, you know, he's coming into this one licking his wounds a little bit. His average on the season is still good, but he's really scuffled over the last month or so.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
And, you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
See how my first knuckleball goes.
Here's a late
Ooh,
swing and a miss, strike 2.
really good. It's good to know. that
And he takes strike three called on the fastball.
it's good to know that one of your
There's no question this guy's got to be in the running for the
secret
Cy Young this year. He makes
pitches
3 pitches.
um,
This is too easy.
starts out well. Hopefully I can get that pitch to really
finish strong here in the season's final month to remain in the discussion for Rookie of the Year honors.
help me out a lot this game.
In a feeble swing that time, it's 0-1.
Quite a matchup here. These might be 2 of the top
Rookie
3 or
versus
4
rookie.
candidates for Rookie of the Year.
Second inning here is the Cubs.
I'm not giving up that Rookie of the Year award. If I can get Rookie of the Year and a couple other solid awards.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, it's been something of a strikeout.
With already quite a season, if I can pass Arrieta in the strikeouts,
Standing in now, Andrew Susac.
I probably will be
Now a swing and he pops
high
it
up
foul
there
behind the
to
plate, and he'll lunge
pass
out of the
him
crouch to put this one
for
away.
first in the
Reactions
Cy
there,
Young
and the inning
Award
is over.
race.
Gone in order are the Brewers. It remains 1-0.
I wonder what more I need to do in order to
Back at Miller Park in Milwaukee,
move
as we
up
get
in the
you set for
MVP
top of the
race.
third.
Probably have to get some more hits in.
Garen Cicchini
Maybe
will stand in for the first time, and
if
he's seen that
I
average
if I
climb
move
during his
up on
current
that Cy Young
7-game hitting
Award
streak.
leaderboard, should I say? Maybe it'll move me up in the MVP race too.
Knuckleball there, but it dances outside. Ball 1.
I've got the last couple guys with
Chop foul
3
right
pitch
at home plate. It's
strikes.
strike 1.
Really helped me keep that pitch count
Ready with the
down.
1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
And I think he'll keep riding that pitch until these guys prove they can do something with it.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
And if you're looking for round numbers, that's strikeout number 100 for him now on the season. Now, that's a number that I know he would like to cut down on, but sometimes you just got to take the good with the bad.
I don't know how he
Here's
can
the
have
second baseman, Scooter Gennett,
anything
to
cook
the
out
first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike.
100 times this season.
Squared that one up just a little late.
I definitely wouldn't be proud of that stat.
Now the 0-2
I don't know
pitch.
how that
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll
how
do
that
it again.
measures with the normal average,
Neither
but
guy giving in here, and they'll
doesn't
do
sound
it
like it's
again.
very good.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Come on, we got this.
Chop foul over towards the dugout.
I'm gonna have to go at him more because he's fouling
And
everything
struck him
off.
out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Well, you don't normally have the luxury of doing a whole lot of guessing with a 2-strike count. So if you take one right down the middle on 2, probably means you were looking for something else.
Oh, we got
Into the box
Garza.
now, Matt Garza. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Now that he's fully loose
He's
out
a
there,
solid
you can see
pitcher,
he's getting
but
a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
hopefully I can handle him pretty good at the bat. 200, not bad for a pitcher though.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Ah, what the heck was
offer on
that?
that one. 2 balls and a strike.
They
This
screwed me
guy
over
is
on that
almost
pitch.
no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
2 balls. 2
Swung
strikes.
on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just finish him off with strikes.
Full
Are
count,
you
3
kidding
balls and 2
me?
strikes.
Wow.
Jonathan Villar would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 out, nobody on. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires.
It's about time. They calling some BS balls on that at bat.
3 strikeouts, not too shabby. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this.
Hopefully at my next at bat I can get a base hit.
The pitcher, Clay Burns, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sacrifice.
Shoot, I'm looking for that base hit.
Garza pauses. Here's the first pitch.
No ball.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, give him credit up there. He's going to take his hacks.
See if I can get a base hit.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And he
come
can't
on,
knock
go
this
home, go
one
home,
down
go
as
home.
It zips right by him into left. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up.
I don't know if he'd have made that. He might would have.
With 1 away.
At least I got a base hit.
Number 40
kept my hitting streak alive.
0 for 1 in the ball game. High fly
Where's that
ball
at?
out to deep right field. Arcia going back.
No, go back. Go back to first, you idiot. I really hate these. I really hate these base running controls.
No errors and 2 men left
They
stranded.
suck.
To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Cubbies are in front 2-0.
Man, they screwed me over with that stupid.
Will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first.
I don't know why he didn't go ahead and automatically go back towards first base when he saw that it was going to be a pop-up. But no. There we go.
Much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
That thing's knee-high on the outside third of the plate. Pretty understandable why he couldn't catch up with that one.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Hit out towards second. Zobrist
Easy out. There you go.
Down to first in time, 1 away.
Center fielder, number 10, Austin Jackson.
Austin Jackson is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
What the heck?
Knuckleball too high, 1-0.
I can definitely say that it's quite a bit easier to pitch against right-handed batters.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Oh, that's a thing of beauty right there.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point, so his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Hey, if they keep swinging, I'm gonna keep throwing them strikes.
Here's Ryan Braun now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
And he falls behind.
I remember when I think of this guy, every time I think of the only MLB game I ever went to. I watched the Mets play the Brewers, and I was in New York, and only was they were talking about Ryan Braun supposedly taking steroids. This was back in 2012, and ever since then, that's the only thing I think of when I think of Ryan Braun.
Get excited about so far, and I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Just destroying these guys.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders.
Well, it's just business as usual for him, Matt. He leads the National League in that category. He's really been a difference maker on the mound. He attacks the strike zone and is using all of his pitches very effectively. He's one of those guys that's really fun to watch doing his thing.
And a bouncing ball, foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Oh, go get it, go get it. Easy out, Addison Russell.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Andrew Susak stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
0-1 count, and the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Yeah, one pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings, and I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Well, you know, things have gone his way more often than not so far this afternoon, but he certainly didn't get any help on that one.
No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one.
Trying not to throw outside of the zone, because when I end up throwing outside the zone, especially if it's a fastball, most of the time they don't swing, so I'm not going to throw an unnecessary ball.
More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this.
I love how energetic they are when it's opposing fans next to each other.
Garen Cecchini will stride in as he'll be tasked with starting out things in the Brewers' half of the 6th.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back into this thing.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball, because that pitch, it's right there.
Down and away, it's a ball.
Slider got away from me.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Bounce towards the second baseman. Barehanded by Zobrist. Got him.
Oh, what a play.
Nice throw.
And when your pitcher hasn't given up a hit, believe me, you're going to feel the pressure out there just about as much as he does. These guys know what's at stake. So that's a good job right there to look that ball in and then make a good, strong throw for the out.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose.
I don't know why. Don't even worry about it.
Stands in as he looks at a called strike.
I'm doing great right now.
You need look back only to his last
I haven't had a strikeout this inning, but
shown here so far.
Still done pretty good. That's the one thing when it comes to pitching that I'm probably going to need to upgrade soon. The only thing is that I'm not able to apply many training points because it takes up so
He's
many.
just rolling right
So I'd
now,
have
and
to
even
save
dozen
up
strikeouts for him in
a
the
good
ball
amount
game.
in order
So
to
far, this has been the
upgrade
theme all
the
afternoon. Strike one, strike two, take a hike. I mean, there have been times where he's made it look incredibly effortless out there, and that was another one.
Number 3.
take a lot
Into
to
the on-deck
upgrade
circle
the
now, so that'll be the end for
stamina.
Matt Garza.
Oh, Garza's going out of the game. He hadn't even
And this pitch
allowed
just
that many
about saws
hits.
him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
He's only allowed 6 hits.
Time right there.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. I'll tell you, he's been living on that corner all afternoon.
And you can tell guys at the plate, they're starting to get frustrated. He just hasn't made many mistakes at all, and when he has, they've been out of the zone.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 3. Clay Burns will come forward now.
Why
He
am I
has flied out in
always
singles
I'm
so far.
always getting in situations where I don't get to have an RBI possibility lately. I like getting in those situations where I can score a run.
Line toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Boy, he's doing it all out there so far.
Once
Not
I get
only is
that
he
power
pitching a great
down,
game, but
once
he
I
gets in
upgrade
on
my
the action
power,
offensively as well.
I'll be able to
Number 40
do that with
will step in.
consistency.
He's
Hopefully,
0 for 2 to this point.
get some doubles and possibly triples. Triples are really hard to do on this game.
On the ground to short. Could this be 2? On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 7th inning stretch time upcoming here in Wisconsin. It's the Cubs 2 and the Brewers nothing. Jonathan Villar will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. First delivery to him on the way. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone.
First time I've had 2 balls in a row. And since the early innings, maybe.
A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Come on now, close it out.
Chopped weakly to the
Ooh,
left.
it's
Gonna
pretty
be a tough
nice.
play.
Come on now, come on,
Throw
Contreras.
just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close.
Clutch throw by Contreras. Keep this no-hitter alive.
Austin Jackson will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch.
It's one thing I pride myself in is control.
That's how good his stuff.
All right, throw it out. Throw it. Throw it. Ah, come on.
In time
Stupid.
to first, and there are 2
Stupid
away.
meter.
Well,
If I had missed, I would have been really pissed off.
From the first
But,
couple of innings, he still has not allowed
I wanted him to do that whole
underhanded
underhanded toss or whatever you want to call it, like the flip toss thing.
Ryan
Maybe I
Braun
gotta upgrade
come
my
forward now, his
field,
appearances.
but at least my reactions was good enough to pick up that ball, get that easy out. Come on, run it out. Circle.
And
There.
the inning is going to continue here as
You
reaches
kidding
on an
me?
infield single.
Why did you take so long to throw the ball?
For that guy right there.
My
He made yet
gosh.
Another great pitch, but this is going to wind up as an infield single. And
What
it's
in
gonna
the
take away
heck?
the no-hitter along with it.
Stupid Ryan Braun.
Stand in, and Steve, with the no-hitter gone now, he's got to remind himself he's still got work to do out there.
No ball. Yeah, he sure does. This game is not over.
Cannot believe that. That should have been an easy out, but it wouldn't let me go ahead and throw the ball.
Focusing on the task at hand.
Which I guess he's fast enough he could have made it, but that just disappoints me. That should have been an easy third out, but
14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Milwaukee leaves one. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Oh well, not every game's going to be a no-hitter, so I'm not too discouraged. Still having a very solid game.
So far in this one, they're still getting shut out, so this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just
still got that shutout possibility, which would help my case in the Cy Young contention.
He's still throwing the ball with a lot of velocity.
If I can finish this game out, that'll help out too.
Moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
And that right there, that's why these guys only have one hit. He's had them chasing at shadows this entire ball game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Hayward is camped under this one. One down. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games.
Yeah, Matt.
What amazes me is I've been able to complete games, and my stamina is only at 72.
He's a workhorse if I ever saw one, and a great competitor too.
Into the windup and the pitch. Tries to dump this one.
What I'm one? Aw, come on, Bryant.
Can't bring it down. Base hit.
Oh well. That was a solid hit. Should have been caught, but
just the second hit they've got against him so far as we check on his numbers to this point. He's pretty
still got those 14
so we'll see if
strikeouts, so.
Garen Cecchini stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here comes the first pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
If you're hitting left-handed, all you can really do is just kind of quit on that pitch and hope it doesn't find the outside corner.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Sun's coming out now. Come on. 2. Double. Nice. That's what I like to see.
Continue. The inning is over. He's through 8 with the shutout intact. 9th inning coming up. The Cubs are on top 2-0. Clay Burns gets an opportunity here for a 4th.
Hopefully I can make up for those 2 allowed. Hopefully I can make up for those 2 allowed hits with maybe a RBI on this one. See if I can get. Oh, is that gone? Come on, please go. No, we're not.
And that's the 3rd out.
Of course, this is the 3rd out.
Cubs strand a couple. They're up 2-0.
I rarely get in for sac fly situations, except for that first at bat. But
leading off the
I think it was first at bat. I don't remember. But usually I'm always at bat when it's the third out, or there's nobody on base.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Oh, that was on me. My bad. It's the only pitch that I can have trouble with location is that knuckleball sometimes. Also the curveball, but the curveball is a little bit better.
Well, the strikeout pitch has certainly been there for him all afternoon, and this, in fact, is the 3rd time he's victimized this guy.
I victimized him.
And he just
I
keeps rolling along as he starts
conquered
another
him.
batter out with strike one.
They must have just put this dude in. I didn't know they had a pinch hitter. They didn't even mention it. Just kind of put him in the game.
And
Oh
here's a
my
pitch
gosh.
inside, and that got him.
Wow. I even aimed low. I even aimed low. Wow.
On the mound is hit a guy and have the crowd come to life against him.
Into the box, Jonathan VR. As this ball's hit
Run it out, run it out, run it out. Come on, pick it up.
And he'll reach first.
How are you
as
so
they can't make the
slow?
play on him.
My gosh.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. You can see on the graphic right here that total's starting to get up there now, so he may be getting just a little bit tired.
On
Oh,
his way toward the mound now is
Joe
skipper
Madden.
Joe Madden. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter
Oh, well.
this afternoon.
didn't complete the game, but did have a solid game.
But he is responsible for the two runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. John Lackey will come on here hoping to get the final 2 outs and pick up the save.
Solid reliever or closer, whatever. How do you drop your glove? But yeah, I guess he's a closer. But did go what, 8.5 innings? Yeah, 8.5 innings. Someone like that. Allowed 3 hits, 15 strikeouts.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
So
See
that'll just
if
about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a
Oh, he
presentation
didn't allow
of MLB The
any
Show. For more,
runs
don't
or
forget
hits.
to
That's
check
good.
out theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one 2-0. So long from Milwaukee.
I'll take it.
Here now is our final
Allowed some hits that game, but as expected. It's one of those games.
no errors.
But still got the win though, so that pushes the win total to, I believe, 15. I'm about to check for you just to double check on that. Oh, poor on a couple pitches. Oh, okay, not bad. What does that push it to? Yeah, 15 wins on the season. The only pitcher on our team that has more wins than me is Arrieta. He has 18 and 5. I'm 15 and 2. The next game will be against... Oh, I didn't know we had another Milwaukee series. Evidently we do. And it'll be against Milwaukee. And that one will be on Tuesday. So tune in Tuesday for that one. This is Tuesday, Thursday stream. For those that don't know. And... I'm going to check on these awards real fast. Okay, I moved past Arrieta on the MVP race. 1 strikeout behind him. So I'll probably end up passing him the next game. Okay, oh wow. Moved up to first in Cy Young contention also. Okay, so the dude from the Brewers was actually second in Rookie of the Year voting. Still first in that, and still first in Silver Slugger. Maybe eventually, if I play some more, I'll focus on fielding. Maybe I can get one of these awards one of these days. But moved up in the ones that really matter. Good. Moved that win total to 97 wins on the season. Anything else? No interactions that are new. Still third in the lineup. The only thing really that Lester has on me is stamina and his breaking ball. But other than that, really, he's not much better. His fielding's worse. But anyways, hope you enjoyed. Hope to catch you in the next one. If you have anything you'd like to comment, leave that in the comments below. Anything else you'd like to see, leave that in the comments. Or tweet me at NCBornReady on Twitter. And if you're new to the channel and you'd like to see more, make sure to subscribe. And if you enjoy the video, make sure to like that video. Make sure to hit the like button. And thanks for watching once again. Hope to see you Tuesday when the next one comes out. And peace.